On a recent visit to Rosanna Golf Club, an 18-hole course situated in the inner eastern suburbs of Melbourne, Craig Burley spoke to Superintendent Dean Bailey for some advice for those interested in joining the industry. Dean, whilst doing landscaping with his father, started in the turf industry with an apprenticeship at a local golf club. He has also had the opportunity of working in the industry in the UK and US before coming back to Australia. He's been at the Rosanna Golf Club for the past 12 years.
Just with that experience going overseas and seeing what it's like done over there and then coming back to Australia, how have you found the differences in what they do, practices there to here?
Yeah, well, I think the UK, they certainly don't have the same stresses as us or America. So I feel they get it reasonably easy in some respect. Certainly the disease pressure and so forth, and the further up towards Scotland you go, the less pressure there is. And then you go to America and certainly they're not frightened to be throwing chemicals at their turf and things like that. So I think the UK and the US are probably different ends of the scale, and Australia falls somewhere in the middle there.
Dean believes having an interest in sport is a good starting point for joining the turf management industry.
Certainly recommended. Like if that's something you have an interest in, I think especially if you're interested in sports or golf, yeah, I think those sorts of guys tend to have a bit more of an interest in the whole sort of field of turf management itself. It can sort of be quite a demanding job with the hours and just keeping your finger on the pulse with sort of everything that's going on. But yeah, certainly a very rewarding job.
Craig asked how he encourages the apprentices of the club stay in the industry.
I think a lot of that is probably just making sure they're getting what they want out of the apprenticeship, and then once they've finished their apprenticeship, again making sure that they're getting what they want out of the job. So yeah, that might mean some extra training, or whether that's sort of outside of the course, or just the certain things you're teaching them. You know, through their time here, through their apprenticeship, and you know, whether it's getting into irrigation if they've got a bit of an interest in that, or yeah, whatever sort of field they're sort of more interested in, then sort of pushing that along with them.